When I think of family, you think of people who support you and people who are there for you when you need to, people who sort of, I guess, encourage you to do more, to succeed.
I was fortunate to be a founder of Sikh Society, and in Sikh Society I found a family.
It's been an extended family because being part of the Sikh department, I was able to be an executive and a founder of Sikh Society, as well as a member and the previous historian for Chi Alpha Epsilon. So joining those two groups has allowed me to create the networks and friendships that I think will last for a really long time.
The Sikh department, throughout the 4 years that I've been at John Jay, has been the biggest support system I have here. Along with a few other Sikh students, I founded Sikh Society, which has been like a home away from home for me.
Being a part of Sikh is a great privilege. Not many people are aware of the Sikh program, and not many people are aware of how much of impact being part of Sikh does have on your educational experience.
I would have to say my counselor, Dr. Monica Sun, has been probably the most influential person in Sikh.
For the most part, I found some of my best friends within Sikh, the peer mentors. It was the first time I was able to connect with a few students who had almost the same background and share the same struggles. And it was easy for me to get along with everybody.
One of the tutors in the tutoring lab, James Lucy, he has been there for me as if I was sort of his, sort of like his own family, and he's been there. He was able to put his own time aside even when school was not in session.
There's been a numerous amount of people in the department that has helped me. First, Joisha Dobbins, who's no longer here, my current counselor, Dr. Chevy Alford, Ms. Diaz, Mr. Christian Luperon, and some of the facilitators and tutors at the tutoring center.
Dr. Sun, she really helped me realize my path and the career that I really wanted. And she really helped me understand that compassion is a key to actually interacting with people, especially the field that I want to go into. I'm very passionate about social justice, and that's something that we have in common.
The first one that I would have to come to mind is Carl Williams. He was a very big person in the Sikh department, and he was my first guidance counselor that I had when I walked into Sikh. He passed away, and it was weird because when that happened, I almost kind of didn't want to go back to Sikh because he was such a big role that it was every time I walked by, it had a big impact on me, that me not being able to go into his office and just kick it with him and talk about life.
Having that freshman colloquium class with Wendy Johnny was something that it really changed my life. That's the first interaction I had at John Jay, and if it wasn't for her, I'm not sure that a lot of the decisions I made would have been made, and those were good decisions.
Dr. Chevy Alford, Dr. Monica Sun, and also Ms. Virginia Diaz, they're the one who's pretty much helped me become the person I am today.
When I came to John Jay, I actually wanted to transfer, but with the mentorship of Dr. Alford, she actually made me change my mind, and because of that, so many great things have happened, and I'm actually very grateful that I didn't take that extra step and transferred.
If you ask me to tell you one single memory, I wouldn't be able to because I have like a ton of memories. But with these memories come along these two other individuals, Emily and Paola. And for the past almost 3 years, I've been creating a lot of those memories with them. So I think just anytime like we're all together and just hanging out, it's been like a great moment, memory, something to cherish forever.
I remember that the graduating seniors, we had Sikh Society collaborated with the Sikh department, and we had a stole making event, and everyone in the room said what their stole meant. That was very emotional because like some people started crying. It was interesting to see that you're not the only one who goes through struggles like everyone else does. So that was very heartwarming.
Doing community service projects and the events we have, like those have been like some of the best memories I have at John Jay with the Sikh department and Sikh Society. So I think anyone that has involved me being around one of my best friends, who's Paola and Lisa, have been like the best memories I have here.
My photo campaign of hashtag I am Sikh, that's something that I developed my junior year in college, and it was basically a photo campaign highlighting the negative and stereotypical remarks that Sikh students kind of go through in their undergraduate career. So I wanted to highlight the voices that are like kind of untold in a certain way. That's probably one of the best moments I ever had, because I actually had the support of other students, students that I never really interacted with. So that was really meaningful and very impactful in a sense.
I would like to shout out to my parents. Without them being also a great support system, I would not be here. My aunts, uncles, everybody in my family has been great. Mr. Christian Luperon, Miss Maria Vidal, Dr. Chevy Alford.
My mom, she passed away, and her request was for me to finish school, and I'm glad to say I did it. Probably pursuing another further education. And a big shout out to my girlfriend, my sister, my brother-in-law. You know, without their support, I would never be able to get to where I'm at.
Shout out to Dr. Sun, because she's like a second mom to me. Shout out to the entire Sikh Society. They're awesome people. And shout out to the entire staff for their love and support of my photo campaign that I started to do last spring semester.
So I'd like to thank my parents. Gracias, mami, papi, por todo lo que ustedes han hecho por mí. Gracias a mi tío Julio por hacerme el desayuno.
I'd like to thank my parents first and foremost because of the reason I'm here today, as well as my siblings, my 2 brothers, my sisters, my dogs, because they're always making me happy when I have a long day at home.
I want to thank everybody in the Sikh department for their guidance and their support, for all the individuals that I worked closely with and have seen all of my rough sides, and through my the happy Ophia and the sad Ophia. I want to thank you for that, and I know one day if I ever win Nobel Peace Prize, I'll give you a big shout out. Thank you.
Also, shout out to my academia sisters, Emily and Lisa. You guys have been there with me through everything. Thank you so much for being my support system.
Sikh has been life-changing. It kind of opened my eyes that there are people out there that want to help you, that want to help you achieve and go into the world knowing you can achieve anything you want.
Sikh has been life-changing for me because now I know that with this extra help, I'll be able to get to where I want to be.
Sikh has made higher education a bigger prospect than it was before. I had doubts about my career or where I was going to go, and Sikh, it gave me the benefits that I needed to keep going.
SEEK stands for Search for the Education, Elevation, and Knowledge. SEEK became legislation in 1966. A group of community leaders, mostly from minority groups, realized that some of our underrepresented and underprivileged students were not given the opportunity to have a higher education. So they advocated for legislation, and as of 1966, became law.
Well, at first, I was kind of skeptical because I was like, oh man, I have to go to tutoring.
Tutoring basically has really helped me because I don't feel like I'm going to 3 different tutoring things, which is what John Jay had.
Tutoring is for the non-intelligent.
It's like they have the math and science center and they have the writing center.
When I started taking tutoring sessions, I was really happy. It helped me not only with stuff that I didn't understand in class, but different things like papers, and just the tutors are really personable and they actually care.
So it feels much easier to go to the SEEK, and also they know you, and have like Alana and people there just very warm.
And the tutoring really helps me a lot. Like it makes me feel like I'm one big family with SEEK.
It has been life-changing because the main thing is the tuition is free.
Financial aid helped a lot, especially with books. My mom doesn't have it, So when I got my financial aid, the first thing I did with it was I bought the books that I needed, and my books were really expensive. So I used it to buy my books, and then I saved half of it. So if I decided to take a summer class, I can use it to pay for it if I decided to study abroad. So I feel like it was really good.
The financial help, which it helps incredibly. I hear horror stories about students going into debt, and that turned me off to college. But the benefits I get from Seek really it gives me more hope.
I love my counselor. I love everything about her. She motivates me to want to do better. And if I have a question, if I'm undecided about something, I head to her office and I ask, Chevy, how can you help me with this? What do you think I should do?
The counseling opportunities that change students' lives, one of the most important ones would be having a counselor that is with you from the start of your freshman year to the time that you graduate. That person knows you, that person meets with you on a regular basis. They talk about and help you explore what you want to do once you leave. So working with the student, you can really get a chance to enrich them, not just academically, but on a personal level.
In my culture, it's talking about your issues. It's not really something you do. You just keep going. Your issues aren't perceived as important because everyone else has issues. So you're just another person with problems. But counseling, you have someone very empathetic to just you, and it's very personal too. I really appreciate that.
Seek Fest today is about new beginnings, and we're really hoping that our students all have that aha moment when they realize that there's a program here that can help them. There's a service there that can really improve their lives as students. So we're really hoping that students come out of this all having thought, aha, there are so many ways that Seek and John Jay College can help me to succeed.
Like, I'm going to stay here and I'm going to do the best.
And if you're in a Seek program, it's a 100% chance that you will go for and that you will graduate.
I don't think I would be in this school without the Seek program.
Yes, I love it.